I'm like giddy, I'm like nervous.
I was hoping that I could get your blessing.
Get the hell out of here.
I think I'm gonna be able to actually get footage along the way, and she'll have no idea.
Wait a minute. These are engagement vlogs.
Okay, so it is November 6th, and I'm about to drive about an hour to Easton, PA to go get an engagement ring. That's so weird to say out loud. Oh my gosh. I'm actually being a little sneaky. I'm not lying, but Sydney, who's at work right now, thinks I'm going to Bethlehem, PA, which is only like 10 minutes away from Easton. She thinks I'm meeting my friend Patrick at a casino for a little guy's day trip. You're not gonna tell her, right? Now, the reason I'm going an hour away to a jeweler instead of the hundreds that are between here and there is because my coworker's dad or stepdad or someone in his family owns this jewelry store. Jewelry store? He like provided my boss with their wedding ring, my boss's sister with the wedding ring. Like this guy helps out a lot of guys, so I thought I'd give it a shot. Now the tricky part's actually getting there because Sydney and I only have two vehicles. We have my work truck, which is a work truck, so I can only really use it for work. And then our car that we share, she takes to work because she works a half day on Saturdays. Luckily, my parents live the next town over, that's where I am right now, and they're letting me take the minivan, so rolling up in style, buying an engagement ring in my mom's minivan, let's go. Bro, look at this. I got low air, I got less than half a tank of gas. What am I doing? All right, I just pulled up to the golf course because my dad's here. He's on a frost delay, so I told him we're switching cars. I'm in the Tahoe, now we're rolling in style. So the funny thing is my parents don't even know like that I'm coming here. I told them the same story about going to the casino, which is not a bad story. Look at this lighting, hold on. Which is not a bad story because my friend Patrick, we've been best friends since middle school, and we go to Atlantic City all the time, and he works with roofing. So he has appointments everywhere, like in Philly, in South Jersey, and then I don't think he's ever actually gone this far to Easton, but I'm just saying, like, oh, he has an appointment in Bethlehem, and Winds Creek Bethlehem Casino and Resort is like right there. We want to try it out for a few hours, blah blah blah. So everyone bought it. There's no shady business going on, but I'm here at the jeweler right now, and I don't know if I can film in there. I don't want them to think I'm like scoping it out, but I'll let you guys know how it goes. Guys, it was amazing. It was perfect. I had called a few days ago and talked to my coworker, so he already had like somewhat of an idea of what I was looking for, and he delivered. So right when I walk in, the first ring, the first band he puts out, it looks great, but I don't want to just buy the first one I see. So I'm like, oh, let me see others. And he's like, you don't trust me? You know? So he kept showing me other things, and everything just was like, not as great. I kept going back to the first one. After like 20 minutes, I was like, let's just go with that first one. He goes, you don't think? Beverly Palm Jewelers, I cannot recommend them enough. They're amazing. They were so nice. I knew nothing about rings going in. They helped me through it the whole way. And it was so quick that I'm actually at the casino right now because I thought, now I'm not technically lying. Now, technically, you're not allowed to record in a casino, but I'll show you a quick look. All right, guys, it's been a couple days now. They called me, it's ready. I'm gonna go pick up the ring. Shout out to my boss for letting me leave work early. Sydney's at work, she won't be home for a few hours. I should have plenty of time to go there, get the ring, come back, and she'll never know. She doesn't really check her phone at work, so I am nervous. She could check my location, we share our location. I don't wanna shut it off, cause then like I don't know. I'm like giddy, I'm like nervous. I feel it in my rib cage. I'm like, moment of truth. Yeah, they gave me this amazing ring case. Look at this thing. I love the little mustache on the ring. Look at this. Wow. Can it focus? So what's cool about this case is that when it closes, it turns the ring, so it lays flat. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hide it at my parents' house. There's no way that Sydney can accidentally run into it. Elevator. And now for the trickiest part of this entire thing, is asking her dad for his blessing. Not because I don't think he's gonna say yes. I think he's actually told me multiple times, like, come on already. Like, I approve, let's go, let's get it done. But he has the loosest lips of any person in the world. Like, if you're going to see a new movie, and you tell him, he'll be like, oh, don't bother, the guy dies at the end. Like, that is, like, he is not good at keeping secrets. He's not good at being discreet. I'm gonna wait till, like, the last second that I can to ask him so that he doesn't have a lot of time to mess things up. What could be tricky is trying to get alone time with her dad without being suspicious, but it's kind of working out. So this is my plan so far. So Thanksgiving, we're going to be together. He's coming up, and we're doing a whole big family Thanksgiving. Sydney actually has to work the next day on Black Friday, but I don't. So what I'm gonna try and finagle is after Thanksgiving, when he goes home, I'm gonna say to Sid, like, I don't want to be stuck in our apartment home alone. Like, I don't really care about Black Friday shopping, and me and your dad can, like, go get drinks or something. She's gonna be coming over after work so that we can do Thanksgiving, like, with her grandma, like that side. So it kind of works out. I feel like I'll work on the wording when I present it to her, but I think that's gonna be the plan. We'll see how it goes, but yeah, that's the plan. We got it.
It's gonna be a little silly, but I really love your daughter, Sydney. And I was hoping that I could get your blessing.
Get the hell out of here.
I'm serious. If I could get your blessing to marry her next Friday.
1,000%.
Yeah?
1,000%.
We're going to the tree on Friday for our 5-year anniversary. I was thinking about getting down on one knee when we're there.
Holy that's awesome. That is so awesome. I've been waiting for this.
I know. Well,
It took you goddamn long.
all right, well, you know, I need to get some money for that kind of thing.
Awesome.
Well,
That's awesome.
so we're good?
Oh my God. We're great.
all right.
Today's the day, December 3rd, 2021. I'm going to ask my girlfriend Sydney to marry me. Got my outfit set, got my pea coat ready, and secretly, right in here, doo-doo-doo, this thing is beautiful. Look at that. I have the flash on so that you can see it sparkle, but like it almost sparkles too much, the camera can't pick it up. Sydney's phone's so much better than mine with her camera, so you'll definitely get more footage of this later. So today's our 5-year anniversary, so she might have some idea that I'm going to propose, but she hasn't mentioned anything, she hasn't hinted towards anything. Maybe this will be a surprise for her. The plan for the night is we're taking the train to New York City. We're going to walk over to this restaurant called Parker and Quinn. We have a dinner reservation, it'll be nice. Then we're gonna go see the tree at Rockefeller Center, you know, like the big one that is in New York. And my friend Kirsten is going to coincidentally show up at the tree to take pictures and a video for us. Now, Kirsten lives in New York City, but we're still gonna keep it a secret. But for the initial, when she shows up, it won't be a dead giveaway. Although I'm sure Sydney will know something's up. When we were planning this night, Sydney actually had the idea of, oh, we should record the weekend. We should make a YouTube video out of it. So I think I'm gonna be able to actually get footage along the way, and she'll have no idea. We have a big weekend. We're going to the tree tonight, like I said, but then Saturday and Sunday we're gonna be in Baltimore. That was also her idea because she said that she wanted to make this anniversary really memorable because it's 5 years. I was like, oh yeah, Baltimore. That'll make it memorable. Yeah. Got the almonds.
I thought it was this. Oh my goodness.
right, got some full bellies. Now we walk 10 blocks to the tree.
Gotta walk off the food.
Yes. Wow.
Who's ready? Who's next?
If we go behind there,
Why can't we just take it here?
I don't know. Let's try. Like if we're here, it works. We just need to find someone to take our picture.
Where we were was way better.
No, like
Where those girls was a perfect picture. We should have asked that dad.
here, we'll just ask some. We'll just ask somebody to take our picture.
Sid! Oh my god, can I take your picture?
So, Sydney, I have like
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
I love you to all our stages when we were just friends, we were dating in school, we were long distance, and now we're together. I'm just hoping that if you wanted to, that you stand right here? That you would make my camera right here for you.
Yes.
This is my amazing friend Kirsten. Thank you so much. She got us a card, so she is the first one to say congratulations. She drew that.
Wow, this is gonna be a vlog now. This is our engagement vlog.
Show it off, show it off. It's nice, right?
So at this point, we got it fitted. So now it's a nice size
Yes.
for me. Did you mention what size it is at all yet?
No,
Okay,
I won't
so-
say it now. So we went to a few weddings the weeks before, and I heard her over talking to other people about like what kind of ring she wants and this and that. And I had my phone like under the table, like taking notes, like, all right, this. And she was like, my ring size is either like an 8 or an 8.5. I'm not sure. And I didn't want it to be too small. We couldn't put it on for the picture, so I went with the 8.5.
Well, it's 6 1/4. So
Oh my
way off.
But it worked for the
Now-
pictures and for the night, but now it's fitted, and this thing is not coming off.
No, it's not.
So you seriously had no clue that this was gonna happen and anything like that?
So I was convinced that he would not propose until like next year, and even then I was like, I feel like I'm gonna be forcing him.
No.
Because he really made me think that he was not ready. Like, we talked about marriage, we knew it was gonna happen, we knew we were gonna get married, but he just made it seem like,
It wasn't anytime soon.
yeah, like, I'm not proposing anytime soon, let's just wait, we got plenty of time, and I'm over here like, it's been 5 years, come on, how much more time do I need? I put in my time! So we even talked about it at dinner.
Yeah,
How,
at dinner.
like, you know,
Well, at dinner I wanted to feel you out, like to see if you were onto it, if you thought anything.
I
So
wasn't.
I was like, are you gonna be like this? I'm glad. I think I said, I'm glad this weekend is us, and I'm glad we're just being us, and there's not too much expectations, right? Like you're not gonna be let down if this is not, like.
and I said no, and that was honest.
At that point, I was like, well, let's not talk about it anymore. We don't need to talk about that right now
And
because.
I wanted to talk about it more because I just love to talk about things.
So what did you think when Kirsten showed up? Like we were arguing
I
about
thought-
taking a picture, and then
Yeah, so we showed up there, and this dad was taking a beautiful picture of his
Shout out that dad.
wife and daughter. It was just such a perfect picture. This is perfect. We could ask this man. We can even ask
there was
him.
some anger in your voice. You're gonna watch the clips. You got a little
Well,
salty.
because I was like, we could even, do one of those things like, hey, if you want to get in the picture with them, like, we'll take a picture
classic,
for you,
classic.
you take a picture for us kind of thing. Yeah, and then I saw Kirsten eventually, and I think Kirsten could tell that I didn't want to, like, go over there. So she was like, oh, hey, I'll take your picture. And I was like, oh. And I thought...
You had to have known at that moment that this
No,
was...
I thought Kirsten was the surprise because
Like we were just hanging out with Kirsten.
well, we haven't seen her in quite a well. No, she came over our apartment somewhat recently, but we haven't seen her in a while before that. And we weren't able to go to New York because of COVID for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought like we were just gonna meet up with her and maybe go have like an after dinner drink, like some
Something.
coffee or like hot cocoa, whatever, because it was cold. So I thought she was the surprise. And then as soon as you did the double hand grab, I was like, okay.
Wait a
She ain't the
second.
surprise. And I'm glad that it was recorded because I have no idea what you said because I blacked out. I don't even know. I saw stars and the tree, the lights. I don't even know. I saw hearts. I saw sparkles.
Oh my god. And then the weekend didn't even end there. We went down to Baltimore for the weekend and we filmed a little bit, but it's not going to be like a traditional vlog.
Yeah.
We just went to a drag brunch.
Drag brunch. We just went to that. Now we're in the
Look,
hotel.
it's a see-through elevator. That's so cool.
We're going to the 14th floor for our room.
That drag brunch was not our friend.
Dude,
Well, it was our friend, but it was our friend too good.
Bottomless mimosas.
Wow, look at that view. That's so pretty.
We here? Oh, 14. Check that out. Drink responsibly. You excited?
Yes, but I gotta pee.
Oh, well, let me see the bathroom real quick.
Hurry, hurry.
All right, you have to pee. All right, go. We are on the harbor. This is it. This is our view. Oh my goodness. Our dinner is at the Rusty Scupper. It's right, I don't know if you can see it, right there. Now we're on the ground. Hotel's up there. We're here.
Wait, that dog has a Santa suit on.
Oh my gosh. It's Santa Paws. Is that good?
Yeah.
But we have a dinner reservation. Sydney's running ahead of me because I walk slow when I'm recording.
The restaurant that we went to was so good, and they had like a boat show going on with Christmas lights, so it was perfect, and they put us by a seat right by the window, so it was amazing.
Ooh, my beautiful fiance. The beautiful bae. Look at this. Crab dip and bread, beets, bread with the crab sauce. How is it? Oh, so good. I wanted to get the creme brulee, but Sydney couldn't wait. Is it good at least?
It's really good.
Really good. And then the pumpkin pie. Oh my goodness. Pumpkin cake, actually, right? Oh, nice ring.
Ooh. Okay, so really quick, I'll go over a little explanation. This is basically like cinnamon roll pancakes. This is like an everything biscuit with different kinds of butters to try. The herb butter, so good. Haven't tried this one yet. And then
This was
hash browns and onions and a really cool pumpernickel sandwich.
Oh.
Yum!
Bless this wombat beat.
He's not gonna come swim to you. It's not a movie.
It was your idea. We were about to. It was like yesterday or the day before. She's like, "Do you think we should vlog this thing this weekend?" I was like, "Oh yeah, maybe."
I'd be like, oh.
Deuces with 3 fingers.
Deuces. But yeah, it's so pretty and sparkly. I had a couple of friends reach out and be like, wow, I'm blinded. And I'm like, girl, I know. And it's very hard to get off, so if any of you try to grab it, you won't break my finger, and I'm gonna punch you in the face.
Wow. Jeez.
No one taking this. I earned it. I put in my 5 years.
Put in the work, put in the hours.
Yes.